it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Again, my name is Marco. Thank you for stopping by. We're back at one of our favorite lakes here in Northern Illinois. Should be a good one, but it's definitely gonna be a hot one. We're close to 95 degrees, very humid outside. I've only been out here for a few minutes and I can already feel the sweat drip down my neck. So it's gonna be a brutal one. Probably a grind to catch largies. I'm not sure what to expect. I haven't been to this lake in about a month, so I'm really pumped to get back out here. This is actually the same lake where we caught our PB earlier this year, close to 6.5 pounds. And for an Illinois bass, that's pretty good. I mean, even a 2-pound bass is pretty good for Illinois. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and start off with a swim bait. So sit back and relax, enjoy the video. I'll check in with you guys later on. It is a hot one, guys. I am burning up. I am sweating like a pig. I'm gonna try really hard to get in a decent swim bait bite. I don't throw a lot of swim baits, but I figured why not? Let's just do something a little bit different. And if it doesn't work out, then we'll flip a jig. I usually catch them on a jig, but this is the KGB Chat Shad by Spro. And this one is in bone color. And I think it weighs about 2.5 ounces. All right, boys, first cast. This swim bait is pretty easy to fish, guys. Probably one of the easier ones. And again, I am a novice when it comes to swim bait fishing, but I can see this thing in the water column here, especially because this lake is pretty clear. Not really retrieving it too fast, not too slow. Just somewhere in the, oh, I don't know if you guys saw that. That would have been so sweet. He clipped right at the tail. Oh man, that sucks. He just didn't have enough to bite it. He grabbed the just the tail. Maybe that's a good sign. Probably a nice like 2, maybe 3.5 pounder. I think, guys, I'm gonna be happy if I just get one on the swim bait today. It's gonna be a grind, man. My head already hurts from being out here, and I've only been out here for about 10 minutes. Got the lake to ourselves. I didn't see anyone in the parking lot today. They're probably smart, not trying to get cooked out here. But I wanna catch some fish today. I don't wanna go back to the jig, guys. I mean, that's my bait, but you know, if it comes down to it, it's gonna come down to it. Let's get out of spot lock. Let's keep it moving, guys. I'm gonna go full sun here. Prop speed number 10. All right, let's put this swim bait down for just a few minutes. Let's see if we can get anything on the, actually maybe even a spinnerbait. Let's go to the spinnerbait right now. Got some pretty good wind today. That's a little dude. That's a little dude who wanted a big old spinnerbait. Just a sec, buddy. Well, we made that switch to the spinnerbait just really quickly, and we got our first one. Super small bass, one of the smallest ones that I think I've caught this year, so wow. But I'll take them. Thanks, buddy. That is definitely not the size that we're after, guys, but the jig and the spinnerbait bite, to me, so much fun. That one's better. Yeah, that one's definitely bigger than that first one. Give me a sec, buddy. It's a nice 1-pounder right there. Check them out. Caught him on the spinnerbait. Nice looking fish, healthy looking fish. It's got a little bit of more growing up to do, but awesome, man. I appreciate you biting my spinnerbait. There you go, one last look at him. Appreciate it, buddy. Nice 1-pounder here. Fish number 2. See, guys, I really wanted to be persistent with that swim bait, but sometimes it's just hard not to. It's hard not to go back to the stuff that you know you can catch them with and you're good at fishing with, for the most part, right? So for me, it's generally a flipping jig with a crawl trailer, or like a creature style trailer, and then a spinnerbait with basically a little swim bait, and that's exactly what I've done so far. And here it is, guys. Again, the B-Custom spinnerbait by DEPS. Show you what that looks like. It's my go-to spinnerbait. This one's in, I think, like chartreuse and lime green. Pairing that up with a Micro Citizen by Working Class Zero. It's my go-to. I've said this before, but I'm definitely into the JDM market, right? I love the baits. So Ray Japan, DEPS, Megabass, G-Crack, Lucky Craft, OSP. You know, the DEPS B-Custom spinnerbait is pretty expensive. They're about between 22 to 25 bucks a piece. So you definitely don't want to lose these guys, right? But the thing that I love about this spinnerbait is that it swims pretty straight, very durable. You can tell it's really good quality. The paint job's really good. All right, guys, I need to do it. I need a flip. It looks too good not to do that. So this is a 3/8 ounce jig from Beastcoast Fishing. It's the Lill Magnum, and I'm pairing that up with a Yamamoto Cowboy. Basically a twin grub style bait. Kind of resembles the G-Crack Spear-on twin that I love throwing so much. But they don't make them anymore, and I only have a few left. So I'm kind of testing this one out. I'm testing this to see if it'll be a good alternative for me. Maybe by the end of today, I'll let you guys know if that's the new one for me. He wanted it. All right, got our first one on the jig using the Cowboy. So far, so good. It's only my second time fishing that bait. And it's basically, I was fishing it at a private pond. That's a nice 1-pounder. Pretty similar to the last one that we caught. There you go. Caught that on the flipping jig. Appreciate it, buddy. It's a nice looking one. Awesome bite. Number 3. I will take it. I want a lot more though. So I'm really just going to be targeting, guys, these grass lines here. Wherever you see vegetation growing, any little pockets, basically anything that I've got basically shade to work with. And that guy literally came off just this pocket with shaded areas. And it's a hot one, so I think a lot of these bass are actually shallow and feeding, but they're going to be hiding pretty much in the shaded area. Oh. What's going on with this rod? Oh no. Hang on, buddy. I'm stuck. Gotta stop our Tarova here. The guy caught me off guard 100%. Maybe the biggest one so far, actually. Actually about the same size as the last one. So 3 consecutive about 1-pounders. Again, just flipped the jig right by the, as I was reeling it back into the kayak, this one just devoured this. So I appreciate it, buddy. Fish number 4. Again, on the Cowboy with the flipping jig. Good bite so far. So we've been here for almost an hour and we got 4. Appreciate it, man. See ya. Whew, it's hot, guys. My head hurts. Oh, I just got hammered. Oh, it might still be on. I can barely feel these fish with the wind. All right, another one. Again, just about the same size. There you go, another one on a jig. About another 1-pounder. Again, these guys are definitely not giants today, but it's so much fun catching them. I'm burning up, I'm not gonna lie. My head's pounding, but catching these bass makes it worth it. Absolutely makes it worth it. Makes a 1.5-hour trip worth it too. And like I said, these guys they're shallow for sure, hiding in these shaded areas. It's little pockets here that I keep targeting, and that's where we caught everything so far today. That one was a little bit harder to feel. The wind is picking up again. Might actually go back to a spinnerbait here. Actually do that now. Let's go back to the spinnerbait. That's a good one. Eh, not as big as I thought. But it's a fun bite. Another one on the jig. I'll take them. Appreciate it, buddy. Not a giant by any means. See ya. Oh, that's a good one. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh no. You know what, guys? I want to get back. I like this spot here, so I'm trying to be a little quiet. All right. This is the size I'm looking for, guys. The biggest one so far. Probably about 1.5 pounds, pushing 2 pounds. There you go. Nice looking bass. It's got a nice round belly here. I don't remember what number this is, but this guy definitely devoured the jig. Appreciate it, buddy. Nice looking bass. Good bite, good bite. It had been a while. Been almost maybe 30 to 40 minutes since the last bite. All right, one last look at him. Got a nice little belly on him. See you, buddy. All right, let's go back there. Oh, right into the net. That's a good one too. That was a good jig bite. Really aggressive bite, really aggressive tug. There you go. Again, these guys aren't giants by any means, but it's so much fun catching them, especially on a jig. Appreciate it, man. Another jig bite. I'm really liking this cowboy, guys. I mean, look at that thing. It's still super durable. See you, buddy. A nice one on the spinnerbait. About a 2-pounder here. Second largest one of the day. This guy pretty much devoured that spinnerbait as soon as it hit the water. Appreciate it, man. Another nice quality one. I appreciate that, buddy. I'm glad I made that quick switch. Let's let him go. Let's get more. Guys, I think we got to go back to that shad. I saw him eat that. That was so cool. That was cool. I saw him eat that. It's a nice one too. Well, the bigger ones, guys, have been on the spinnerbait today. That's awesome. Not a bad spinnerbait bite. Again, not a giant by any means, but it's a lot of fun catching these guys. I keep saying that, but it really is true. Spinnerbait bite is so much fun. Thank you so much, buddy. One last look at him. There you go. Nice quality one. Another spinnerbait bite. Another spinnerbait fish. Ooh, he definitely scared everyone else. That was so cool though. I saw him eat that the whole way. That feels big. Oh. Yes. I knew it. I'm trying to be quiet here because I think this is a good spot. It's a nice jig bite, guys. There we go. Another one on the jig. Appreciate it, buddy. And again, not a giant, but you know, kind of like the last time. So the last time I was here, I felt like these fish felt a lot bigger, if I'm being honest with you guys. But I think I'm just battling the grass. A lot of times these guys are just hiding in the grass when I'm setting the hook. I feel some of that grass being pulled, and then the fish itself. Another one. How did he drop that? Like literally, just dropped it as soon as I set the hook. What the heck? This one's not gonna drop it. All right, it's a good aggressive bite. Another Jig Bass. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Small one, but still fun. Come on, let it go. Okay, that's one way to do it. Yes. All right, guys. Oh, man, I was hoping to try to stop here for a little bit. No way. I saw another big one next to this one, but I think this one was the bigger one. Another jig one, another jig fish. Appreciate it, buddy. One of the nicer ones for today for sure. Check them out. Just hiding in the thick of all this stuff. Well, I casted right there just because there's a little bit of open area, but yeah, these guys are just hiding up here. See ya. Wow, he came back for it. Talk about an aggressive fish. I missed him, guys. I'm gonna crash. Not a big one, but I missed him on the first hook set. He came back for it like instantly. There you go. Another jig fish. Appreciate it, buddy. You got a lot growing up to do. Still a lot of fun. See ya. I'm gonna put a new one in here. I don't know about you guys, but when one of the claws or the tails just rips, I'm just not down to fish it anymore. I don't know. I want full action on this. There we go. There we go, guys. Another Jig Bass. Nice little chunky one. I appreciate it. There we go. All right. This guy choked it. Suck, dude. Yes. That was an aggressive jig bite for sure. Thank you, buddy. Another jig fish. Kind of a long dude right here. Appreciate it. Just threw it in between some of the cover there. Took it pretty quickly. One last look at him. Thank you. Appreciate it. See you next time. What a fun bite, guys. Yeah, and it's been about a month since I've been out here. There we go, another one. The jig is still going strong, guys. I have no idea how many we caught today, but it's been a pretty decent amount. Another jig fish. This guy's pretty long too. Skinny, but long. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you for taking my bait. Let's go ahead and let him go. See ya. Yes. There we go. All right, hopefully this means that the evening bite is about to kick off, guys. That's what I was really pumped about earlier today. Another jig fish. Definitely wanted this jig. Appreciate it, buddy. All right, let's let you go. Let's keep getting them. See ya. All right, guys, I'm out of the lake. I am super tired. It was a hot one. My head is pounding just because I was out by the sun. Awesome day, awesome bite. Caught most of them on a jig. Also caught a few on the spinnerbait. I think for the most part, the bigger fish came off the spinnerbait today, which makes sense because we did have some decent wind today. I think we were getting close to the 15, 17 mile an hour range. And anytime that I felt like the wind was blowing pretty heavily, started throwing the spinnerbait, and for the most part, it did work. So I was really hoping to get on a decent swimbait bite. That's one thing that I've got to probably do a little bit more. You know, I came in here saying, you know, I'm going to start with the swimbait, which I did, had one follow it and basically bit the tail, but didn't really commit to it. And then after that, just really, they weren't committing to it. And that's when I switched to the spinnerbait. Then we switched to the jig. All in all, guys, had a really great time. The heat was beaming, but nevertheless, still caught some decent numbers. So as always, guys, if you like the content, if you like the channel, do me a favor and subscribe down below. Hit the like button as well. I'll see you guys out there next week.